Hello, my name is Jamie Vital, and for my criminal justice project, I chose the Brian Kohberger case. For starters, who is Mr. Kohberger and what did he do? A brief background on him is Kohberger was a 28-year-old criminology PhD student at Washington State University. He earned a bachelor's and master's degree in criminal justice. Kohberger worked as a teaching assistant with the duties of grading work and occasionally leading discussions, meaning Kohberger worked close with the teacher and he had the same responsibilities and duties as a teacher, just not the same authority, rather. He was described as an extremely harsh grader. On November 13th, 2022, Kohberger broke into an off-campus home and stabbed four University of Idaho students by the names of Madison, Kaylee, Xana, and Ethan. Investigators say he acted alone entering the off-campus home while all victims were asleep and attacked them with a knife. After the stabbing and murder of the four victims, law enforcement, of course, launched a major investigation. A knife sheath was found near one of the bodies, and for those of you who don't know what that is, I inserted a picture in the corner. Investigators collected DNA from the sheath, cell phone data, and surveillance. The DNA on the sheath had come back as Kohberger's, which made him a suspect. So officers used genetic genealogy to identify Kohberger as a suspect. They spotted his vehicle multiple times on surveillance, circling the house, driving past the house. Ultimately, he was kind of stalking the house before he committed his crimes. His phone was also pinged to a nearby cell phone tower at the time of the crime. Kohberger was then arrested in Pennsylvania and was brought back to Idaho to face charges. Kohberger was charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder, 1 for each victim, and 1 count of burglary for entering the home with intent to commit a felony. So there were a few ups and downs getting the trial to start. There were some pre-plea legal challenges. Defense filed a motion to remove the death penalty, arguing that Kohberger has autism. The motion was denied by the court. The judge declined to strike the death penalty based on ASD. Kohberger's case was highly publicized and trending on social media. There were concerns about a fair jury. The venue was also changed. So the authenticity of the jury was questioned, which caused them to make a few changes to the trial, and the venue was changed again. And yes, they just had to find fairer jurors, basically. So on July 2nd, 2025, Kohberger pleaded guilty to all 5 charges: the 4 counts of first-degree murder and the 1 count of burglary. As a part of his plea, he would avoid the death penalty, and he waived his right to appeal. During the plea, Judge Stephen Hippler asked Kohberger if he committed the killings willingly, unlawfully, deliberately, and with premeditation and malice with forethought. And Kohberger answered yes for each murder. Kohberger was sentenced on July 23rd, 2025. His sentence includes 4 consecutive life sentences without parole and 10 years for the burglary conviction. Monetary penalties, $50,000 per murder count, so that's 4 counts, and $5,000 civil penalty per victim. So again, that's 4 counts of that. Judge Hippler remanded Kohberger to custody, saying he will remain in jail until he dies. So the aftermath of this, Kohberger's plea deal was brought to the attention of many. Some victims' families criticized the entire process, and there was a debate on whether justice was fully served. Kohberger's motive remains unclear. Prosecutors and the court noted that to date they do not have a clear explanation on why he committed the murders. These killings deeply shook the small college town. This created fear and uncertainty amongst residents and students in Moscow, Idaho. The University of Idaho increased security patrols, offered support services, and saw many students temporarily leave campus due to safety concerns. Conversations around campus safety, mental health resources, and trust in law grew stronger in the months following this unfortunate tragedy. These are the resources I used, and thank you. This was my criminal justice project on the Brian Kohberger case.